Hello everyone, it's Whiskey11. Welcome back to the Gaming Lounge. It is time for War Thunder Ground Forces live stream number 16. 16? Yes, that's the answer I was looking for. Our next live stream is going to be the 22nd of September, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's this up and coming Saturday. Join for us for more World of Warships action, and then our next live stream after that will be the 27th of September. And on the 27th, we'll have another live stream schedule where hopefully we'll actually have some more live streams. I don't have any vacation planned for next month that would not have me here. So anyway, there is that information. If you haven't already checked it out, there is a link in the description of this video that has the Discord server in it. If you haven't joined the Discord server, I highly recommend you do it. Totally worth it. Lots of great people there that are willing to help you out. Let's kick this on over to the game. I know where Mastfire is at. Normally we would have Mastfire here. He is at work. Land Warrior is apparently, I don't know where, probably on some secret mission. And Moon Puma is clearly in the gulag. So we're gonna start off. Maybe they might be showing up a little bit later. So we're going to start off with some high-tier gameplay in the meantime. That way we can show you what exactly it's like to beat your head on the wall with the high-tier stuff in War Thunder Ground Forces. Now, if you haven't already seen the planned update, the next update, we're getting a new version of the Abrams, the M1IP, for improved performance. And that is supposed to have better chemical protection, so better protection from heat rounds and ATGMs, as well as it's supposed to have a fairly decent increase in protection from kinetic energy rounds. However, I have noticed that that number is very, very small in the grand scheme of things. So, yep, it is what it is, though. So, overall, considering. Pardon me, XM1. Considering what the Abrams is in this game, I can't say it's a completely awful tank, but it definitely has had better days. Nice. Danish? No. Yes. Uh-oh, apparently there's a patch tomorrow. I don't know. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Whoa. I don't think this is really going to be that good of a hiding place, but we'll give it a shot. We're going to range find that, because I have no idea what that range is. Also, can I engage stuff over here? Not really. Okay. This is one of those... almost 600 meters. It's hard to decide which one do I really want to go with here. Oi! That's quite rude. There is definitely someone off in that direction. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna back out of this. Oh, maybe that was that guy shooting. Who is shooting at him, though? Can we get... Ooh. No, our turret's not gonna let us do it effectively. Okay, let's back up off this for a second here. Go choose something else. Why do the MBTs even have armor if a lot of the German heat-fed stabilizers and a lot of shells can go through easy and take out the crew? The same with the ATGMs. The armor crews feel safe or what? Well, the armor does work for the most part. I say for the most part because it's never a guarantee. As with everything, armor is at best a suggestion. MBTs are really no different in that regard, and it can be... Our victory is near. It's okay, Abrams. You can do it. Jesus. War Thunder, for whatever reason, has chosen to turn the high-tier gameplay in this to Go-karts with darts is how it's frequently labeled. Which is very... Jeez and Pete's, where's their whole team at? Only one of them has died permanently. Frack. This sucks, because I have no idea where they're at. They clearly are in advantage position. It's the Germans and the Japanese. Whoa! Stay with me, Abrams. Yeah, War Thunder has come a long way when it comes to their tank gameplay. Unsurprisingly... Come on. There's nobody at the B point. I'm not gonna go attack that right now. Is that a tank, right? I think there's a tank there. We're not gonna focus on it too much because that's how you get flanked and murdered in this game. I don't see anyone up high. Now they're capping that zone. Anyway, back to the armor. It does work in this game. It does bounce shells from time to time. Yep. Well, that Artie, or is that somebody shooting? I'm guessing that is Artie. Nope, that was definitely not Artie. That was, there's an enemy tank over there. Let's dump that up there, which is where I think he's at. We have capped a zone. Oi. I really don't want to move too much, but I just... See? I knew he was up there. I'm gonna blow that and go. Okay, what's up? What's on top of this hill? That's what I want to know. And will he come back down for me to play with? Jet overhead. This is risky. I'm not... Well, that would explain why. Yeah, I'm dead. Nope. It's off. It's off this way. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're basically dead anyway. I saw him move. Are you fracking kidding me? Yep, we're dead. This is what I don't like about this game. Like, it's just a bunch of freaking stuns. That's all it is. Just a bunch of stuns. That's a type. That's a 2A4. – 22 seconds. Why isn't he shooting? I mean, I'm perfectly content with this, but if he waits any longer, he's gonna get a... Damn it. Why did he wait so long? But this is what I'm talking about. This is so dumb. Where did he hit me? I want to know. Through the turret cheeks. Through the turret cheeks. But Abrams has the best survivability, right? XM1, I guess. What's the worst that could happen? XM1, this is the prototype M1. Attention to the map. This trades a lot, by the way. This is not nearly as effective of a tank as the M1 is in this game. It is still reasonably effective for what its intended purpose is, but it's gonna struggle. Let's see if we can't be cheeky about this and snipe him. Where is he? Don't know if I can sneak up here or not and get him. Where are you? Oh, he's down there. We got plenty of gun depression.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Keep it up and victory will be ours.
If I don't move, nobody will see me, right? Watch, he'll snipe me from around a corner. This thing is so freaking fragile. Oh, come on. Get cheeky. All I'm asking. Get cheeky. You can do it. I should probably... No! Why are you going up over the hill, you cheeky bastard? That very well could have just gave away our position. We're gonna wait. They just pop smoke? Oh, man. Oh, okay. So that was pretty cheeky. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah, the problem with the U.S. tanks is they're really not very good tanks. It's like they're distinctly average. Each one has different abilities. That sounds weird to say it that way, but each one has different capabilities. They're all decent. Don't get me wrong when I say it, but when it comes down to it, they're really not that nice of tanks. Like, they generally don't have the best guns. They generally don't have the best armor. You know, it's just kind of weird. The whole thing just... They're just not good tanks in general. There are far better lines to grind up. Ooh, no, go back. Yeah, there we go. I'll take that. Let's play one more at the high tiers here. It's not that I don't like the US high tier tanks. It's just that when you boil it all down, like once you let's talk about the tanks that are actually really quite good in the US line. So one of the very first Shermans you get is actually pretty decent with the 75mm gun. The one with the 105 is a joke. It's a meme thing, but the low tier US light tanks are really good. The M3, M5, the M22, those are all pretty good. But they're not the most armored, obviously. They're light tanks. The Jumbo Sherman, 4.7. That's your first real powerful heavy tank. All the rest of them are extremely easy to remove with extreme prejudice. And in general, I'm just not much of a fan of them. Man, I doubt we'll go through 25. But you're absolutely right. Mid-tier US tanks are a bit of a joke. 5.3, you've got the Hellcat. That's a pretty solid tank all the way around, but oh, for Pete's sakes. There's a bug right now where it'll randomly switch to reverse, and you'll see the nose dive on the tank. Anyway. Yeah. If this game was truthfully realistic for realistic battles, you're right. Hans? It is time for us to repair our tank. Oh, frack. Pop that smoke. That could have been death to us. Huh. I don't think I got enough speed to make it across here after hitting that, so we're gonna have to play this Excuse me! Okay, somebody popped smoke on their end, so that's always a good sign. I see him! Can't engage him. We made it! Whew! Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Really? You gotta be fracking kidding me! What in the actual frack? I love that. I get sniped through the freaking smoke. Nope, dead. All that because all that because of the freaking this game is just a giant stun lock. But you know, it's funny. Had I been in that Leo 2A4 shooting at an Abrams and I shot mid-turret like that, it would have killed more than that, but nope. By the way, the Leo 2A4 also has extremely bugged, it has bugged, ammo doors. So the premise of the ammo doors is supposed to be that, you know, it's supposed to protect the crew if the ammunition cooks off. Well, the way Gaijin has it modeled in this game, if a round penetrates through the compartment, through the crew compartment, through the ammo doors and into the ammo and sets off the ammo, it counts as a kill. Which makes sense. You've compromised the integrity of the ammo blast doors, so the panels on the top, the blowout panels on top, can't, you know, don't work as effectively. Leo 2A4 doesn't suffer from that problem. You can shoot right through the crew compartment and into the ammo doors and set off the ammo, and it will use those blowout panels on the roof of the turret, like 9 times out of 10. And the rest of us lay people get the disprivilege of... Oh, for Pete's sakes, really? Come on! Missed our opportunity. This thing is kind of fun. Night games in this thing are kind of fun. Yes, come around, comrade! Bye? Oh, for Pete's sakes! There we go. Bye! I hear you like minigun, so I put minigun on my minigun, so I can have minigun with minigun. Anywho's... Give me a hit! Oh, for Pete's sakes! Put him underground! Okay. I was gonna say, ME-163, it's really not that hard. Or M163. It's not that hard. It gives you nice radar to, you know, plot things out on. We're gonna go try and see if we can get in the C-cap so that we can get some more ammo in this thing. Yeah, I got radared. Probably an element of truth to that. Where did he go? Did he kill himself? Nope. That jerk killed something. I don't know what he killed. It's red. It was very rude of him. Where did he go? Right there. There. Right there. The hard part about being in the M163 is that you really have to have pretty good situational awareness to make this thing work. It is absolutely terrible at killing enemy vehicles, unless they are light vehicles, or that you get lucky and get the side of an enemy tank to shoot at. If you don't, it is an extremely bad vehicle. Somebody's shooting out. They don't have warthogs in this game, not yet. Look at how long it takes us to reload this freaking, ooh. T-64B, yeah, we're not gonna be able to... Why? That T-64 comes around, there is not a dang thing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Because I don't have enough armor pen to get through anywhere. So, I don't think the A-10s would really be that strong. I mean, they're adding ATGM-based helicopters. I mean, we're getting the frickin' AH-1Z Viper, which is that's the Super Cobra, that some people call it. It's not its actual name, but it's... Seriously! Kill it! You have the best missiles in the game! Kill it!
Somebody cover me!
I mean, there's legitimately nothing I can do if he gets in this cap or tries to kill me. It would literally just be a light show for the sake of having lights. I'm trying to get this stupid thing to recover. Oh, apparently that's my night vision scope. Come on, guys. Oh! Oh, that's funny shit right there. I don't care who you are, that was pretty funny. Oh, frack me, that's a T-64 over there. Run, little ME-160, or M1, why do I keep wanting to say ME? M163, no! Oh, come on. Oh, man. Ooh, that's a BV even. Alright, well, back to the MET-70. Or XM1, sorry. That was actually really quite hilarious. I was not expecting that guy to show up quite that soon. The real question is how many of these guys are AA? I see like 2 or 3 different streams that are quite clearly SPAAs, but... Well, I mean, think about that for a minute. What did you saw what happened, right? That Leo, which by all rights should have just massacred me, he gave me just enough of a side profile that the 20 mil could go through. And then it was just a matter of mowing down crew members. Freaking Gepards, man. Okay, he's there. Go forward! Seriously, that bug is super freaking annoying. Nope, I'm dead. His reload's quicker. Yeah. Oh. Oh, and I can't even add rockets. All right, well, high tier aircraft are basically suicide because radar SPAA makes them pretty much obsolete. We don't want to be going too slow. Well, see, they don't have any aircraft up. Probably wishful thinking that their SPAA is all asleep. Rocket and Jagdpanther, nice. Oh, where did he come from? I don't know. Space. Well, that was a fun match. I don't even know where that dude came from. He just existed suddenly. An M48? Really? Okay. Proto M60 right here. This amounts to. It's like a 7.3, I think. Yes, I also play War Thunder. Cracked him.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Huh. M19 Duster. We got an Abrams. Not doing a very good job. This match is over. We're gonna go ahead and return to hangar. Doesn't the Torp bombers look like new CV bombers and warships? What? I mean, are you talking about, talking about the BTD? Here it is. I think it can carry torps. Yeah, it can carry a torp. Allows installation of torpedo. Super descriptive. 10 out of 10 would recommend it. 2 of them. Carries 2 of them. Russian on Russian game KV1. You know what? Make it OP. Slap ATGM on it. Hey Taylor, how's it going? Let's bring this down. We'll step this down into the Cold. Ooh. We'll step this down into the Cold War era. How about that? We'll get some M60 action on. Oh, I'm alright. Still recovering from this cold. So here's a question for you guys. Do you guys like this new interface for streaming, or would you rather have the old one back where it was basically nothing at all? I'm alright, Jake. How are you? Yeah, I hope it goes away as well, Taylus. M60. We really don't need this much ammo. We're gonna take it anyway. I'm gonna test something real quick. Oh good, it is working. Okay. I was worried that it wasn't working for whatever reason. So the M6... I'm serious, watch the gear thing. You just be driving along and all of a sudden it'll just slam on the brakes.
Roger that.
Found a real interesting bug. Yes, actually. In fact, many National Guard units still actually have the M60 as well.
Affirmative.
Okay. Well, the thing with moving it to the top was more specific to the War Thunder thing. I don't know what I'm going to do on World of Warships, if I'll even use it on World of Warships, because the problem that I run into in World of Warships is that there's UI elements all over the place in World of Warships, so...
Allied forces have captured
Yeah,
the zone.
I forgot. I don't have artillery on this thing yet. Also, don't get stabilizer on the M60s until later, which is really annoying. Also uses APDS as its primary round, which is annoying. We're gonna back up off this hill a little bit. I only want to see this ridge.
Captured most of the strategic zones.
Coincidence rangefinder. The M60 series though is still 54. That is further than 54 meters away. Whoa! Whoa! Where the hell did that come from? Serious. Oh. How that Object 120 didn't just kill me outright is interesting. Alright, well, let's move up. He's dead. Oh, how he could see me. Ultra low quality. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll see a vehicle through all this garbage. Like that one. And I missed. Seriously, it just dropped in gear again. Super ridiculous. It's like it only does it at certain speeds. APDS round! Kill. Really? Really? Oh my god. Ah! Of course, duh, comrade! Thickest part of turret we go clean through because Soviet bias. But you tried to use APDS round, which is basically APFSDS, but without the fins. It does not go through and do damage. Alright, well. I should look. Which rounds do I have currently? I need those. Those are not my HVAP rounds. This is really wasting. This is probably one of the least effective SPAA vehicles in this game. But in the meantime, I do not like you balloons. Go away. Who would have thought cramming two 40mm Bofors into something would have been a good idea? Would have been nice if they would have given it to us in a little bit different format.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
I understand it's kind of a... I don't want to say taboo, it's not taboo. Nice part about this thing is it can switch ammo pretty quickly, so occasionally you'll get extremely lucky and catch somebody being stupid sideways to you and kill it. But at this tier, you know, you only got 76mm a pen, which means pretty much nothing Russian is going to be killable by you. Germans, Panther, yes, you can kill that. Yeah, my crew is bored. They're just chilling there in an open top. Like, do-do-do-do-do. Would have been nice if I could have spawned into the M56. We're gonna go into the town, avoid getting him killed. At this point, I really don't care. This is extremely inadvisable, but... Ooh, poke something. What'd you poke? King Tiger! Yep, that's not something we're going to kill. Great distractions, go! Hey, we got a kill assist on that. That's pretty funny. YOLO Rush! Actually, if we do this right, might be able to help our M46 if they try and push him. We're actually winning this fight somehow, which is nothing short of a miracle. Nothing over by the monument. Whoa, 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 whoa. BMP somewhere. If I was a BMP, where would I be? We do have to be careful. BMP will murder us. Handily murder us. I do not see him. He's got to be around here somewhere. Capturing zone C. Oh, there he is. No! Jeez. Yes, this game does have jets. No, it does not have F-117s. Oh, hello. Really? There we go. We got a crit on him. Air kill. Yeah. I am super balanced, Vorish. I can kill light tanks with blazing speed. I can kill aircraft with blazing speed. I blind. Let go of my friend. F-80 is getting chased down by a 262. And I can't see him. Of course not. Well, while we sit here and reload, a little bit of scouting further ahead, see if we can't see anything. No! I've got a great voice for shouting Leroy Jenkins. On the upside, I know that my microphone will actually, it should cut out before it peaks. Oh, come on. Come on. Seriously, you guys have been bored this entire time, and now all of a sudden you're just gonna be like... This thing is hard to lead with. That's probably the single worst part of it.
I agree.
Somebody popped artillery on me. That's rude. Quick! Go! Escape! Before all of the crew dies! Off we go into the wild blue yacht. There we go. Nice. Who do I want more? Who do I want more? This one. Oh, for Pete's sakes! Okay, he's out. Where's this other one at? There. But let's not shoot down. Oh, frack. I hit the F-84.
User joined your channel.
I'm sorry, F-84. Hello, Moon Puma! Welcome!
Ah! Hello, comrades.
We have found ourselves Moon Puma. He has escaped from the gulag. I bleed, there's somebody up here. Oi! T-44 says no.
Preparing.
Well.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome
Headphone
back.
issues.
We do not need nearly that many rounds. What happened? What did you do?
I pushed the button and the Putin appeared, virtual. And he
Uh-oh.
said, you go to Gulag.
Did you tell him no?
I said, well, he's one of those people hard to say no, because if you say no, you might not make it to Gulag.
He's definitely got a lot of memes about him online.
Yes. Well, I think, how many times he is a man of the year these days?
Every year. Devolish.
I think this year he might lose to Trump. Or something like that.
Something tells me probably not, but I'm game for it. Whatever.
Well, in the person who gets blamed most, you know. What's going on?
Well, right now I am playing a 7.7 US match since you weren't here, so now that you're
Live.
here, though, we can add you. Ooh.
Yes. I cannot do 7-7.
No, I know.
07 Rusanki! How are you? Как дела, друг?
Need backup.
That was an interesting round. Apparently, a heat fin stabilizer onto the back of a Russian turret does not equal death. It is clearly Soviet bias. However, M47, I like this tank. This was actually one of the few tanks that was actually a really good grind for me. I enjoyed it anyway.
That was a bad shot.
What? Which one?
I'm watching a little bit later, 20 seconds.
Oh. To say, what are you smoking? But
No,
you
no,
talking about the
no,
shot on
you-
the T-44 that I
Yeah,
said?
yeah.
Bad shot. It hit the back of his turret.
Yep. Kinda weird.
Should have
huh?
been Omaha. Should have been ammo there. Should have been Omaha there. I'm on Omaha
Should have
Beach.
exploded. That's what it is.
Yeah, it should have. It's alright. M47 medium will take good care of us.
We all know this game is balanced. Товарищи.
Duh. What I want to know is why the U.S. stopped putting stabilizers, even if they were like the Sherman stabilizers. Why have they stopped putting stabilizers on all their vehicles? That's what I want to know. Moon Puma, can you find this answer for me? Oh, I forgot there's mines in this.
What? Is it the new map with all those bunkers?
No, this is Normandy.
Ah. Never seen it before.
Well, you've probably never seen this part of it before, but you've definitely
Yeah.
seen it before.
Huh.
Attention to the map. Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Nope, I am pretty much guaranteed to be dead. Fine. Go hide behind that. See if I care. Where's he coming out at? I hit him with the machine guns, so if he decides to pop back up. Radiator! Yep, that sounds about right. SU-100B. That's what was shooting at me. He's self-propelled gun. Alright, M56 time. Yeah, we'll rock it. Yeah, you can team kill in realistic battles. Only aircraft if you're in a ground vehicle, and ground vehicles if you're in an aircraft. Run off this way, I think. We have dressed up like Bush, but right now we are moving. And moving Bush is definitely suspect.
Yes. Moving. Wait, it's a President Bush or just a
No,
Bush?
no, just moving Bush. Especially Bush with barrel moving. It is never a good sign.
Yes. Then, if he wants to shoot, you say, Comrade, I'm not real, I'm a Bush.
We're winning.
Hey, I must have missed it. What's going on? What's he asking about? Shortage of metals?
Shortage of metals.
Talus is
and,
asking difference in U.S. cruiser lines. I think I thought I answered that on the last live stream. The U.S. heavy and light cruisers have different calibers of main battery. So you have a 6-inch main battery on the light cruisers, which is the alternate line that ends in the Worcester, and then 8-inch guns on the Des Moines and Co. Yeah, Kirov is... I need to do the video for it, but... Kirov is a hard ship to play. Just her AP is her strength. Just AP broadside cruisers.
one of the hardest, I would say. in the game.
Well, and the problem is it's the last of the Russian cruisers that's truthfully super easy and pain-free to play. I mean, oh shit.
Also, rest of the cruisers who were actually produced.
See him up there? Missed. No, come back! Damn it! Ah! Well, it's doing its thing. What's this range? Might as well range it, cause
Attention to the designated grid.
300. I call BS. It's not
Another
300.
zone captured. We have the advantage.
Boy.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
It'd be super nice to get him right here. I think that M56 is gonna end up eating it from him. Be one with the bush. Think like 1980s porn star. Huh. Whoop. Don't mind tiny little thing in crater. Tiny bush and crater is not any of concern of yours. Yep. Ooh, Wichita Premium would be a good one.
Wish.
SU-100P would be a good one to kill. It killed me. And we win! We won! The US won! How is this possible? I don't know, who knows?
It does.
It does occasionally win. Hey, we got another trophy. Battle trophy. No, something more interesting. Keep going. Damn it. I don't... Okay, let's get Moon Puma added.
Not yet, my friend. I got stuck on update, so go ahead for another one. I'll be just facilitating, you know, those updates. I haven't played the game for a while.
Okay. All right, we'll break out some German mid-tier garbage. Oh, no, I don't think that's the reason why they removed the stabilizers, because of a shortage of materials. I don't think that had anything to do with it. I think really what it had to do with is the fact that many people considered the Sherman stabilizer to be ineffective, when in reality it really actually quite was. The Chieftain has some ridiculously good videos on the reasons why the Sherman stabilizer is actually really good, and it was just a matter of implementing it. It did definitely allow for better short stop shooting, where you just slam on the brakes and then we're able to quickly bring the gun to bear. You can really see the issue with it, you know, like, okay, so the Panther has a really good road wheel setup that minimizes chassis movement, but look at how much this thing moves. If we were to come to a complete stop, this thing would just dive. I don't want to... Here, watch. Dives, goes up, comes back down. It's really bad. The stabilizer was pretty good at that. Yet, not that way. Oh, for Pete's sakes, turn. There we go. I didn't want to go into the open areas off to the west there, or north. This tank, I definitely know for a fact, randomly will go into reverse. Happened to me all morning. Okay. We are in Panther A. This is the much vaunted German Panther tank. Front slope that was completely negated by the US 90mm guns. The Russians struggled for a little bit trying to figure out how to deal with it, but once they figured it out, Panther became just like every other medium tank. Basically useless. The Panthers are not a particularly good infantry support tank. Unlike the Sherman. We're taking a bit of a scenic route here. I don't want to be the first up there because we're facing up against the Russians and the Americans. M18 spam is real at this BR. World of Warships will be adding subs for the Halloween event. Playable subs, or is it going to be like the one from last year, the Mr. Russian Bias?
Yeah, it was, I remember April Fool's Day, they put a shuka in there, everybody who clicks his game is freezing.
Right.
That was a Wargaming April Fool's joke. I don't know how good it was, but... Usually at Halloween they got that nice camos and everything, so that would be a good event to play some stuff.
Well, not only that, but usually Halloween is when they do their cool special events.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a couple years ago they had the Salem, the original Salem Witch, which was I think the Lexington.
Really?
And it had like 16-kilometer secondaries or something like that, and
Jesus.
Gunner! Well, that was a fortunate hit. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, that's a self-propelled gun. Got him! Oh, I just one-shot an IS-2. That's funny.
Oops. Where? My question isn't where. I'm a little bit behind.
Gunner! What the heck am I killing gunners for? What is it? I just want to know what the heck it is. Tiger H1, pay attention to what's directly ahead of you, man. Oh, is that a jumbo? Ooh, I tracked him, whatever it was. Get him, Tiger 2! Boy!
Got it.
We're gonna use our like 3-mile-an-hour backup speed here, 4 kilometer an hour actually. We're gonna back up a little bit.
That's faster than walking. I mean, slower.
Well, you know, it's German, so transmission was gonna break if they didn't pay attention. Ricocheted off the front of a freaking Yumptmat!
There you go.
How did that ricochet? That's what I want to know. It's a T-34.
The Russian bias.
I guess.
I'll be right back.
Oogie. I'm probably gonna get an M18 from behind at this point. I have never once run into Fly Daily.
Our victory is near.
It'd be kind of fun to. I know he's up there, but I don't really want to... Oh, somebody else got him. Alright, moving up! I am somehow near the top of the team. That's nothing short of a miracle. Yeah. Never once claimed to be good at speaking Russian. That's what Moon Puma's here for. Go to Gulag! Well, that was an American tank. They don't go to Gulag, they just go to prison. I see you.
Attention to the map. Need backup. Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yeah, gonna need some of that bias. Not here. there? Oh, M36. Okay, so somebody else got him.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map. Yes. A little more effort. will be yours.
Eek.
Attention to the map. I agree. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude with the Russian accent thing, just making good fun. I don't mind a good joke about the US either.
Agree.
In fact, I've been known to make a couple of them. A collab between myself and Fly Daily would be a much bigger boon to me than Fly Daily. I think it'd be a riot, I really do. I would love to do one. The Scottish Koala would be fun as well. Hey! We need to watch our buddies back here. This Tiger... Well, specifically, it's a Porsche Tiger. Panzerkampfwagen 6. Oh no! M18s!
Attention to the map. Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
That guy's gonna watch down this way. I'm gonna watch this way. There's definitely an M18 in this area over here. Oh, nope. Look at that suspension bounce, it's so ridiculous. Nobody's killed the M18 yet. I'm hesitant to push. Gonna cross in front of you. Woi! This is definitely M18 home territory right here. They will exceed my capabilities quickly in this garbage. Means we need to be on our toes.
Captured most of the strategic zones.
Come on. Mullet baby, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that Notzer runs into more islands than I do, because I'm pretty sure he plays this game more than I do. Gosh, this thing needs suspension in the worst way, but we're gonna go for the horizontal drive first, make this thing actually accelerate. Moon Puma!
Yes, I'm here.
You're back! Okay.
Nobody.
Still not
Still
online.
updating something.
How much longer?
Almost done though.
Alright, we'll wait a little bit. I'll interact with the chat for a little bit here. World War II didn't have nuclear subs, so they were limited on time spent under USS Nautilus, didn't get built until the mid-50s. Yeah, that would be true. So, you could thank Admiral Rickover for the nuclear submarine program, as well as for basically all of modern nuclear energy. Anyway, the World War II submarines, they could stay underwater for, I believe it was about 12 hours, but they were very limited in top speed. Basically, if you were making a lot of noise and turning the electric motors over real heavy, about 7 knots. If you were equipped with a snorkel, I think you could get up to about 10 running the diesel engines at full flank, but for the most part, underwater speeds were about 1 to 4 knots is about where they averaged. And of course, if you were making an attack run on a escorted fleet or convoy, that meant about 1 knot, which is extremely slow. That's why I don't think subs will really make it into the game in any playable fashion outside of, you know, like a PvE event or something like that, because there's just no good way to implement them because World War II submarines are so limited in capability. The exception to that was obviously the Type 21 from the Germans, which I think only like a handful were actually built. They could travel a little bit faster underwater because their hull shape was a little bit more hydrodynamic, but that's about the extent of it, if you will. Really, submarines, I'm a huge fan of the idea of submarines. I am a huge Silent Hunter fan, absolutely huge ones, but it's just, there's no good way to balance them. Navy Field 2 made them travel way too fast underwater just to make them competitive, and Navy Field 1 did the same thing. If they did that in World of Warships, it'd be game-breaking. They were really hard to balance too. Need some better dampers, yeah. Real. For real. The poor tank, just nothing but bouncy, bouncy, bounce. Are you in yet? That's what she said. Oh, there he is! He's back. Okay, maybe not. Well, let's look at some interesting, fun-filled facts here. People pull up the armor viewer all the time on the high-tier tanks and go, 31.75 millimeters of armor? This thing's got nothing! In fact, actually on this, the thickest piece of metal on this entire thing, I think, is the side skirts. Everything else is real thin. That's because it's all buried in NERA elements, non-explosive reactive armor. 600 millimeters worth. About what this thing's chemical protection is. You can see a couple more layers of rolled homogeneous armor. Effective protection on this thing. So we can look here. About 400 millimeters from the front. That is totally the wrong round to even check with. Yeah, that's still the same. About 400 millimeters from the front. 350 from the sides. The M1IP is a little bit thicker than that. Have to go. Catch you later. Have fun. Alright, Jake Stone, thanks for coming out, man. IGN, I4... Well, any of the I-400 or any of the subs that could carry aircraft were huge. They were very slow. Moon, I sent you invite. Okay, there he goes. Okay. What tier would you like to play, comrade?
3-7, comrade.
Okay, I will get Russian bias out, and we will get
Yes.
bush tank action on. Whatever, ready.
You can go to 402.
Oh, you have 4 O's in your lineup?
One only. I can change it.
Any?
I got T-34 ESTZ.
Okay,
God knows what does it mean, but...
Well, you're our Russian expert. You're supposed to know these things.
Yes, but that was not the case during the war.
Yeah, I think that's a prototype.
There is a wargaming experts digged somewhere into the paperwork and found something.
Yeah, no kidding. It's the same. What is the difference between it and the regular one?
Yeah, you know, to me it's a T-34
it has add-on.
41.
It has add-on armor. It has a 15 mil plate on the front of it.
Yeah, which wasn't the case in all real life, as we understand.
Whoa, what does that bring its protection up to, though? 75 mil? Wow. That's bad.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so he's yeah, I don't know, whatever, I'm gonna switch.
Alright, whenever you're ready up.
1 second. Get myself a T-34 normal one.
Hey, I would say that the best round for the M10 is going to probably be the AP round. Unless you're shooting at things that are side on to you, and then it's going to be the APHE round. While Moon Puma's looking at that, I'm going to go M10 and... Oh, where's my M10? It's not in here.
Yay! I switched to 3.3. Very nice.
Oh, you went down now?
Yeah, I went a little bit down. I didn't want to...
Well, I just
Doesn't make any sense to play 4-0 when I have 3 7s, 3 0s, 3 3s. Although most likely we'll get against 4-0s.
That's true, we probably will. Okay, well, in that case, let me switch out that guy that I just switched into it.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
Wanna tell me that I'm like in that Polish army video?
E at the end of the name stands for shielded. It means they had additional plates of armor. Tank. There you go.
I don't recall it ever happened.
Maybe it did. Who knows?
Yeah.
This game is nothing but solid rock. Ooh, do I bring KV-1 or T-30? Nah, we'll bring T-34. 35 rounds is too much. Why do I bring that much ammo? Seriously, less is more. I'm gonna spawn in the northwest corner, upper left hand. I think Moon Puma, I think you have Kindred Spirit and Mr. Aldi Soul in the chat. Aye.
Aye.
Blin. What is this traffic jam? What is this traffic jam?
Too many vehicles here.
I saw a funny video today of how Russians deal with people taking up too many parking spots. They just break out the angle grinder and cut off the offending portion that is in their wrong parking stall.
Oops.
Oops, indeed.
This is a little bit slow.
Which tank are you in? You're in a T-34,
34.
aren't you? Yeah. Shouldn't be that slow.
Strike.
A lot of shielded tanks during World War II days in the Soviet Army, mainly T-28s, but the T-34s were shielded too. Apparently Moon Puma's tank history is not up to snuff.
No, not today.
Oh boy, this is risky. Typical of the Russians, we don't have any depression. Everybody is happy in Russia. You have nobody that is unhappy. Where is this guy shooting from, though? That's what I want to know.
Attention to the map.
Yep, pickup. That didn't work.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Dang it!
Boy, something
that one
just
hurt.
fired.
Panzer 4G, yep, that thing is definitely a deleter. I don't have anything to spawn in. Jeez. This just goes to show how little I play the Russian trees. Because, yeah. Moon Puma, you're lacking Dasha Perova on your turret. What does this mean? Uh-oh.
That means
Left,
that
upper left.
that Gaijin did not release any Dasha Perova pictures.
You got one to your about 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, there are 3 tanks. Oh, he picked me up.
Yep.
There are 3 tanks on that hill who are sitting in ambush and shoot never. Actually, it's a 4th picked me up. From my 10.
Yep.
Japanese.
Japanese?
Another miracle. Yes,
Are
that's
you,
another miracle.
Are you out of tanks?
No, I got BTR 152. For now, we'll see.
Look, friendly IL-2. Stromovic. Boy.
Yes. Where is his missiles?
Also, M10 with Mexican flag painted on the back, I think is what I saw. Is that what that was? William Sears, I haven't made a firm decision on whether or not I will be inviting others to join in. One of the hard parts about getting other people to join in World of Warships is the amount of lag time between when people are getting ready. It's part of the reason why I don't play World of Warships with others very often. It just takes too long between matches, and I feel like it cuts the number of games down. I think the last time I played with another person, we ended up losing. Well, it ended up taking us from, I think it was about 9 matches, maybe 10 matches. It took us down to about 6. So the game is just a little too slow paced to really effectively do divisioning up with other players. Filled the car with cement? Man, that is definitely a Russian thing to do. They then push it off into a river?
Yes, this way it never surfaces.
Oh, it'll surface. You know what they'll do, though, Moon Puma? It's 50 years from now, somebody will pull it out of the water, blow some air through the diesel engine, and it'll start right up, just like that,
that would be one of those Russian guys.
Yeah, an SU-152. It would appear you're bouncing off the dirt hill there.
Yes.
Our victory is near.
What are those guns on that thing, anyway? They
I'm
25
assuming 20 mils, something like that. They're supposed to be modern. Ooh, something tried to hit at me, you see me.
Yeah, I heard it.
No, he's between these right there. Oh, I hit him. Hello, baby, ouch.
Ouch.
He's badly hurt. He's badly hurt.
Oh, man.
Well,
alright, I'm going back to the
game
hangar.
after 2 weeks of not playing.
You've been playing lots of All Man's Sky, right? Oh, no,
yes,
No Man's Sky.
Yes.
Old Man's Sky.
Lost in Space.
Oh.
British edition.
Right. I think they have a name for that. I do think they have a name for that. I think it's, oh, what's the... Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes, yes.
Hey, World War 2055. That World War II 055. I'm guessing that's 055. Isn't 055, isn't that U.S. Army designator? Is that the infantry designator? That wouldn't have been what they would have used in World War II, but... Anyway, welcome. Hello. Okay, Moon Puma, whenever you're ready.
Yes, sir. Getting.
I'm just... Oh, that's right. I forgot. Everything I have is all heavies. Maybe we'll get the map from KV1 Bias. Nope! We get the map for absolutely...
I hate this map.
Nope. Yeah, this map is terrible no matter what one it is.
Like, I want to dismount the tank, get some couple of anti-tank grenades, and just start running around.
Yeah, no kidding. This map at the high tiers is... it's just absurd. When you're... I'm gonna spawn at the northern one. When you spawn in an Abrams, and you can get to the other side of the map before anyone has any of the points captured, it just turns into a giant thing of, like, go-karts on wheels. Just ridiculous. Oh, I spawned in it. Oh, I got
Oops.
friend.
Hello! It's me,
Hello. I spawned inside of a hay bale.
Rosanki, I need a PRD. We're going in town.
Ah! Speaking of Russian key, he's here.
He's here. I see.
Yeah. Привет, товарищ.
Hold on, hold on. There's some going on already.
This map is way worse than Berlin. Berlin is a way better map than this. Duh!
Why is my tank so slow?
Did not fill it up with enough vodka today.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going 40 kilometers an hour.
This strategy is all about speed. However, it's all about paying attention. You see him up on top of the hill over there? Gotta be careful.
I don't see right now.
Oh, you're behind me a ways yet.
I'm way behind you. Trying to see on the binocular. There, I see him.
Oi!
It was you? Because I shot.
No, that wasn't me. But if there's someone up there, I need to know.
That was one. He blew up. So.
Are you sure it wasn't a?
Let me repeat the shot. Nope.
All right, I'm gonna push up. I'm gonna push up a house.
Nothing in there near this house.
Got
At least
that
right side is
M24
clear.
Chaffee. Hey. Come around the corner. What? I don't think so. That dude does not get to play shrug off the shots. Oh, I shrugged off his. We're not repeating that. That tank can kill me. See that tank that I spotted? Somebody should go kill him.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Aha, that's what it is. Oops. What there?
Oh, I think he moved. Yeah, he moved on. I'm guessing he's gonna be still off to our left a little bit here. Oi!
Gonna go around. Where?
I missed! Bounced! Got him! Oh, jeez. Valentine. That tank can be kind of hard. Oi! There's another one! No, wait, that's not.
Same
Ooh.
area?
Nope, nope, nope. We're good. I thought
else is there.
I thought the brick wall ahead of us was a tank. Oi!
Whoa.
There is a tank there though.
M4A3, 105mm on the top of the hill. right
Yep.
behind that
I
building.
saw where he was at. No! Yes! Non-pen, huh? Got him! Oi! You billion!
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh! What is this Russian bias right now? What is this Russian bias?
Roger that. Cover me.
There's an AA vehicle there. What is this?
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Where's that AA vehicle going? mine did.
Need backup. Attack the C point.
We're playing Ring Around the Posy right now.
I don't think I'm hitting anything at the moment.
Ah! Well, we tried. Oh, man. He went for the turret. I was hoping he'd go for the hole. So many people go for the hole. They go for the hole on the T-34s. It can be kind of troll-y. Alright, it is time for KV... KV-1, we could probably use that many rounds. It's time to get in our KV-1, though. This time, for sure, we will have... Bye. What wide tracks you have. What wide bush you have. Babushka would be proud. Well, that would have been really funny. KV-1 shows let hand of Stalin guide you.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Oh, I'm not even close.
Attention to the map.
Crash, crash, crash.
The light flares have captured
We should
the zone.
probably pay attention to what's going on in front of me. I'm surprised we got as far as we... 4 kills in a T-34s. Nothing to sneeze at. Especially since I hate that tank. I'm not a big fan. I'm not very good at playing it, I guess I should say. Our little end runaround trick actually worked out really well, though. I am KV-1 assault tank. I do not need to angle armor because I am made of armor.
Yes.
And we have
You
the
are
Germans
the
on our
armor.
team, so...
You don't need to hide because you are a rock.
However, I do
course.
need to pay attention to...
Rock covered business.
Through the engine block of a... Gaz. That's funny. Oi! That's enough of that! Ooh, little M22 there, even.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
No! No! Bad M24. Now I need to get that M22. Uh-oh. What?
Behind.
It's the M22. tracked him. Can I not kill a Valentine with this thing?
Oops.
Nope, I'm dead. Cannon breach is dead. M10 is like, yo dog, can't handle this. I should just sit here and wait for them to kill me. I mean, seriously, this tank isn't that hard to kill. Okay, I was gonna say. Jeez. Getting adamant out of it.
That's funny. How many tanks did it took?
Oh, it took 4 of them to bring down the KV-1 for crying out loud. It's a good tank. It ain't that good of a tank. 20 rounds is being generous. I doubt I'll need that many. Now we are in the baby, the tiny little baby tank. Same gun as the KV-1. 76mm LV-11, I think. Which means we're gonna struggle with that Crusader, apparently. Even though shooting the side of him like 8 dozen times isn't enough to kill him. Well, they must have cleared out whoever was in the A-cap. I can guarantee you that that little M22 Locust is running around somewhere. Ooh, top of the team even. Stop it. Go to Gulag. Oh, that could have been fun. Goodness gracious. How many tanks do they have trying to cap all the time? M10? Track! Are you serious?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Got him!
Another one. Another one.
Where? M22!
And another one. There's 2 of them.
Hi!
There's another one.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oops.
Oh, wow! There's a lot of them. Oh, no, he's just got a really fast-firing gun. Angle. Come on. Angle. Yes, keep bouncing. Undamaged. Angle. Got him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yippa.
Next.
Come on.
There will be more coming from those 2 streets.
Yes, yes. Man. This almost makes me want to grind to the T64B and then later the T80. Almost.
There you go. That gives you hope.
Almost. Ooh, we have SU-122, which I'm sure is champion of the people.
Yes.
Let's get extra crew member while we are sitting here waiting and acting like Bush. Man, that was a ridiculous run right there.
Yes.
Come on, crew member. Get in there. Thank you. Now. Boy, there's one all the way up in the north. Oh, don't hit that thing. Ooh. Okay, it's time for Russian bias mode.
We no longer have the advantage.
Left the camp right away. Cool. This is game of patience, cat and mouse. Aye. Yet, not there. Aye, I see. Oi! Commander Loader! Angle! That was alright, we lived. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. This isn't gonna matter. I don't have a gun breach and I don't have a...
Our boy's getting all 3 cups.
Yeah. Oh, my engine's down. Yeah. Another thing I could have done there.
A lot of force.
What's that?
Definitely pulled on yourself a lot of force.
Oh yeah, I mean... We're not gonna take 40 rounds of freaking heat in the freaking SE-122, but we are gonna rock it though. Actually... I didn't really have any aircraft up. We'll do that. Christ, we have 8 kills. Oi, oi, oi! Look at this thing. I have mobile artillery piece. It says something on the side. I forget what it says. Hey William, thanks for the help there, or the comment. Hey Josemini, thanks man. Yeah, submarines, it's nuts. If I was that Sherman, where would I go? I don't know, but what I do know is that this thing will not base tank most Shermans. It says for Stalin. Okay, everybody has to remind me of that every time I play this tank because it's on there. I bet that's the Sherman at B. Problem with this round is I need a clear path to the target.
Repairing. We no longer have the advantage. The enemy is winning.
Good night! You will not kill my comrade! Hand of Stalin says otherwise. Look at us, we got the BT-7, which is Bush Tank 7, SU-122. It's obviously based on glorious T-34 chassis.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Okay. Keep our roll going. Aye, M24, that's a problem. Yeah, this is based on a T-34 chassis. It's a self-propelled artillery piece. It's listed as a tank destroyer, which is a misnomer. In fact, I don't think a single one of the SU series was ever actually intended to be a tank destroyer. They got pressed into service as such. Kill assist, nice. The only thing I don't like about this tank is the muzzle drop on it is insane. Makes sense, look at how tiny the freaking barrel is. It does have a heat round, which is pretty punchy too. Jesus Christ. Oh, angle! Angle! Damn it.
Attention to the map.
Oh, this dude behind, huh?
Yes. I should just J out, but if I keep standing here long enough, maybe somebody will rescue me. I don't think so. Come on, man! Look at how long it's taking him to kill me. Jeez.
Fire extinguisher?
I did have one, but there's no point in using it.
They lost, man.
Not yet. It's never a guarantee. 27 mil. We'll bring
There's
out
only one who left alive.
Stukmovic. Yeah. They actually have 3 left alive. Oh, and we win. Sweet, almost got the double ace.
Wow.
9 kills. Definitely have Soviet bias. Holy cow. Oh, we got the brake system for the SU-122, and we researched about 1/8 of the KV-1. Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to switch it up to US 3.7.
Okay. That's easy.
Duh.
Duh!
And then we can play some low tier
We need to
US.
do some furnishment for US. Yes. Ooh, in US I'm doing much better. No, not yet.
Good information, oldie. I honestly don't know that much about Russian tanks. That's why I rely on the Moon Puma. He knows all the things about Russian tanks. More of a...
so were originally infected to fight tanks, but they were yes, this is correct. They were based on the chassis T-70. Majorly enough that they were cheap in production.
Well, that always helps.
Although Su-76M, there was a first modification, was built out of a Panther III chassis. There was 90 tanks. I think I was mentioning to you, Whiskey, that, and you could see that. Even Google, you can Google it for images that you can find it very easily. that it looks a little bit like a German chassis, and it does. That's what it is. It also captured Panther 3s and the stock 3s. Yes, that's true too about all other self-propelled. Depends who was what. Like Su-76 was using for infantry. They were like, since 76mm gun was employed, they could deploy HEs, so they could produce anti-trench fire. Somewhere close support to the infantry, as well as anti-tank rounds, effective. There was a Su-85 was more calculated to be a tank killer. Su-122 was a howitzer, nothing more than a howitzer. That I think Whiskey was playing. That's exactly what it is. It's supposed to just shoot bunkers, shoot something, and it would pretty much mostly use HEs.
Yeah.
The same goes one Su-152 and ISU-152. Another tank killer was Su-100. They did produced it in 1944. It's seen the action as beginning 1945, and was employed by Russian army all the way to 80s. Believe it or not. I mean, Soviet army, I should say.
No, Moon Puma is currently just with me. He doesn't have his own.
Yes, I always stream with Whiskey.
Although that would be kind of fun and interesting, as if we both had streams going at the same time.
Yes. I need to learn how to do that one day.
Whenever you're ready, man.
Yeah, you can ask a lot of questions about German or Russian tanks. I can bring you up. I'm not so much on U.S. or British although I know quite enough.
I don't think the ISU-152 was designed to counter the Death Star. I think that's a bit of Soviet revisionist history.
I totally understand your patriotism. It was a great gun, and it was a bunker buster. It could knock off turret of a Tiger very easily. It had a very so the difference between Su-152 and ISU-152.
Yes.
One was built on KV chassis, another was built on IS chassis.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, it does have a 85mm gun, which was employed after a Battle of Kursk. And it was taken from prototype of anti-aircraft, similar. The Russians decided. So they used. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, come on, man.
you got me talking about history.
Might be in
I
a
go
long
Russians
wait.
again.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely game with it.
In reality, Su-85 was not so effective because they were using that was the Russian anti-aircraft gun, supposedly modified, but I've heard pretty good shots on it, and they used that 85 modified millimeter gun then on T-34-85, which was pretty much, from what I've heard and seen, was very effective against Panthers, even Tigers.
Which German tanks would you like to know more about?
A good question.
I do have to admit, excuse me. I have to admit that I enjoy the fact that the Sherman Jumbo, the only gun in this game. Wow, I played this game all sorts of screwy. The very few guns in this game I'm spawning in the north one, by the way. The only guns in this game that can really effectively deal with it are going to be the 85 millimeters from the Russians, thanks to historical bounce angles and
We hope so, right?
right. And then the KV-2, pretty much everything else, including the long 88, which is a far superior gun, in my opinion, anyway. go clean through, struggle to go through it. Long 88, just no. But somehow, Russian 85 go clean through like hot knife through butter. Somehow. I'm not gonna say it was Soviet bias, but it was Soviet bias. Alright, so M10 tank destroyer, the Wolverine.
Ouch, I just missed one guy, damn it.
Missed him.
Oh, it's already getting noisy there behind this hill? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Look, allied forces together.
Jeez. Oh, left side, left side, left side. Oh, gun. Oh, come on. He's backing up. Oh no, left. He was left of that more.
There he is.
No, you're missing.
Yep. I don't see him, that's a problem.
Yeah, he went up and around the corner yet.
Might come back from our back, but this is our spawn point.
We'll get a, yeah, I was gonna say, we'll get a warning if he does, because he'll be getting close to our...
Oh, there he is shooting.
M4 put a round in him. Anyway, M10 tank destroyer. Interesting concept. An actual tank destroyer.
I think something was just... Boy, it was a
Boy.
Puma?
Yeah, it was a Puma.
Hello, glorious.
But it was not Moon Puma, so we don't get to use that one.
Well, Puma doesn't have a Puma yet, that's why. Maybe later.
Boy! That could have been bad. Oh, no, 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 no. Get into cover. That's a whirlwind. That's bad news for this thing. Oh, he just knocked off a freaking M4 like it was going out of style. Ouch. F2, of course. Probably from my right side. No, off in the... Really? Really? Yeah, that thing's got a lot of pen.
Oh, there he is
That was
coming.
real polite of me.
Opa! Bye! That
Did you
was
say
a German-
Jopa?
Yeah, that was a German, what's his, quadruple A. Oh, something, there's another tank behind this rock.
Oi.
This 60 was built for balls. Because I think it had a 12.5 millimeter dual guns, or 14.5, something like that. So, it was not produced in big quantities. So, I think there was about maybe 300 or something like that was made, or even not more. T-70 was more popular through the infantry because of a 45 millimeter round, which was produced very easily, and other things. We could see T-60 few prototypes in 1944, like Bagration operation. There are times. Alright.
The target hasn't taken any damage. We need artillery support. If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I'm in cheeky breeky spot right now.
This is very cheeky and bricky at the same time.
Uh-oh. Artillery getting in the way of me spotting things.
It is a cheeky-breaky spot.
Wish I could see the targets that I was wanting to shoot at over here.
Oh yeah. There's another one, man.
Yeah, I know. I can't. There he is. Oh, we missed him.
I think there are 3 of them, honestly speaking. I think I saw another one there. You're 11-ish.
Hello, comrade!
Hey, good night, Mr. Rusanki.
I go to Gulag, it will be fine.
Soviet armor is always good.
Okay, okay, time to move. Moving on. I bleeding. The Gepard, no kidding.
That one I cannot tell you, Mr. Oldie Soul, because quite possible that they were doing a series of rounds, because it was a machine gun more than anything. Uh-oh. Glorious M4A1. Don't think it's 20. There's this plane.
Hit him. What? What? What?
What was this?
He got one
From
round
where?
off, and it hit my barrel, and I shot, and it exploded me.
That's
What?
sometimes when the War Thunder makes me wonder. Not only me, I guess.
Yeah, me either. Finished at the top of the team. I'll take it. That gave me next to no research towards my M60, though, unfortunately. They got an ace. Worth it. Okay, do we want to try, you want to go down to, like, US 2.7?
Yeah, we could do that.
Get some, Stuart light tank action in?
Ooh.
And some M22. My
I
M22 is
never
dressed
finished-
exactly like a bush.
I got 27, 27, 13, 23, 23.
That works.
That should do it. Yeah, it would be interesting.
Okay.
Ready?
Da. Got lots of. Oh, here we go. I'm hoping we didn't get up tiered. I think we did. The question is, do I want to be M22 Bush tank right off the bat, or do I want to be something... I think we'll be 5 off the bat. Go, little M5, you can do it! Not quite full on bush from the front, but pretty effective at hiding. The light on the top of it that I need to figure out a way to hide a little bit better.
I'm sorry.
So when it comes to Stuart gameplay, this thing is fast, it's got a stabilizer, it's got good penetrating rounds, it's got 90 mil of pen and an AP only round, so it's gonna be kind of a bit like shooting darts through most enemy tanks that are sideways to us, unless we can get some good hits. But, yeah, the Stuart is an interesting tank because of the fact that there's 2 different Stuart. Like, the Patton series has a whole bunch of tanks. The Stuarts, you had different... Well, hello there, Mr. Tree. Different variants of the Stuart. The M3 and the M5 Stuarts. It's just a fun and interesting tank. Basically, the biggest difference between this and an M3 is the larger engines. Plural. Hi, Zaidan, how's it going? I think Moon Puma got called the Gulag.
No, I'm here. Just a little bit behind.
A lot behind?
Loaded behind. A lot loaded behind. I'm coming.
Thing tends to steer on its own. Anyway, the tactics for this thing are quite a lot of fun. Basically, just continuously move and shoot. Basically what it boils down to. You can't obviously tank rounds with it, but the lack of armor is actually a bit of an advantage at this BR. M8 to M24 is a 3.3, so we got up tiered to 3.3, but that should be fine. Honestly, this tank does fine when up tiered because it's so fast and agile. It's almost as good as the M22 is. What I think is going to beat us to the C-cap, though, is going to be the SDKFZs, the Pumas.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I'm not going to hang out here very long to figure out if one's coming. We're just going to get into a decent position and do our scouting thing, and...
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I think this piece of terrain looks pretty good to hold. I am legitimately surprised there are no vehicles here. That's an enemy tank right there. Nope. What? I got no reason. Well, that was interesting. I spotted him. Gave me nothing.
Repairing. Thanks.
I really thought that was gonna end a little bit better. Did not. Well, I think what we're gonna do once we get repaired is we're gonna go run around the other side of this.
Our victory is near.
Moon Puma's up here as well, that'd help. I'm gonna load up on another crew member before I head out there.
He's over here.
You got something?
Yes. He's on my right, behind the wall.
I'm reloading a crew member. Call him out on the map or spot him with the binoculars.
I don't know what. Let me check. What is this?
V.
Don't see anything.
When you're in the binocular view. You move?
Strategic zones are captured.
Moved.
Did he move?
He did.
The guy you were
Okay.
shooting at.
He's somewhere. He might be. I don't know.
Did you actually see him?
Because he shot me from there. Okay, somebody either else got him because there is a friendly tank over here.
I shot at you from behind with my machine guns.
Oh! Did you?
Yes.
Tell the goal to A.
I am headed down to B, yep. Want to be careful before we cross this area off to our left. Yeah, you're probably taking the more sane route.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
They are in the B cap.
Aggressing for artillery fire.
Okay, moving up.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Can we spot?
Yeah, if you can catch him in the binocular view. Our M4 is moving up trying to engage him, so I'm going to try and move up and support him. Whoever it was. Ooh.
Ay, ay, ay. What is it?
There's one straight ahead. He just killed. It's a Panzer IV F2.
He just is moving forward.
Oi!
I got a hit on him.
Oh! I
He's
should have
in
moved
your
forward, not
tree
back.
block. You got him?
No, he killed me though. Hit his radiator for
Oh.
what little that's worth. Apparently, none of that was enough for me to spot in anything. I can't even spot it at M22. Man, gotta be in.
Aren't we a little bit over tiered?
Yeah, we got up tiered to 3.3s.
Well, I can spawn on my M16.
That's what I'm in. Only problem is there's a lot of SBAAs on our team right now.
Attention, the designated grid squad.
Kill assist! Is a Hotez, is that a big two-engine bomber? Or is that an aircraft, a fighter? I'm guessing that was the big two-engine bomber. Go Gadget 50 cals.
Enemy's getting closer to victory.
Plane. See that? No.
Ooh, that's a land battleship. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn. Go away from him. Scary. What's that multi-turreted thing that the Russians have as a low tier premium?
T100 or T35? What is it?
I don't know. I just call it a land
T100 was
battleship.
experimental tank. Oh. There we go. Where'd he go?
He's
Where'd
dead.
he go? Good.
He was dead the minute he was on fire.
Anything else will be in the air today?
Land battleship, get him! Being harassing jerk face.
Nice to have a. It's nice to have a cloud type in there.
Enemy forces have captured the zone.
How has this M10 not killed him yet? Dude, use AP.
I don't see where they shoot.
Shooting at they're shooting at that land battleship thing.
Oh yes, I got him. I'm hurting. Got to reload. Back up.
No enemy aircraft up. I'm gonna say drop arty on him or something.
Art in the area. Let's see.
Reloading my 50 cals.
Oh, this guy is like, he's like a monster.
Yeah.
See that I see? There he is.
Apparently I'm being enough of— yeah! SMK, that's what I was looking for. He's dead, for what it's worth. I can't help you, but I can tow you to safety. Let me tow him. Boogie. What? What? That's bullshit. That's twice now in the past 3 hours or so that I've been tagged with a friendly fire or team kill because of the idiocy of another player and how this game
Requesting for artillery fire.
Is there another enemy aircraft up?
No, that was a tank in this bush area. It was shot from those bushes. I'm gonna hide behind this thing. Oh shit, there he is. In front of us.
Attack the feed point. Allied forces have captured the zone.
Reload quicker!
Ay,
Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Dang, 50 cals wouldn't reload. The tiers, basically, it's plus or minus 1 battle rating. So if you're a 2.3, you can see 1.3 up to 3.3. And in this case, we ended up seeing more enemy, you know, up tier. Now it is time for some M22 bush action. Action!
We need to put more pressure on the enemy.
Too bad we're not going to have enough time to effectively utilize it.
We suffered a
Yep,
defeat.
failure.
Head back to base.
Oh well. Wow. That team kill nuked a lot of XP too. No, see, okay. So you start off with reserve, which is basically, it's sub 1.0, but it's basically 1.0. And 1.0 can see up to 2.0, 2.0 can see 1.0. You only get a 1 BR spread. So if you see 1.0s in your 2.0, you will not see anything higher than 2.0. You know, 5.7 you'll see up to 6.7, and it'll only be that range, 5.7 to 6.7, or you'll see down to 4.7, so 5.7 to 4.7. That does go all the way up to BR10 right now. It's obviously Ma Abrams. But, yeah, it is split up into sub-BRs so that you've got, you know, 5.3, 5.7, 6.3. You have some 6.0s and 5.0s and 4.0s, etc., etc. It does go to, like I said, it does go to BR10, but that's more of a symptom than an actual, like, intention. They just decided to fill it with that. Let's do German reserve and up to 1.3. AKA Panzer II DAC spam. Boom, Puma.
yes. Are we taking German line?
Yes.
Okay.
Reserve 1.0, 1.3.
Roger, let me check my. Reserve 1 okay, got it. You have it.
Okie dokie.
Ready.
Good old Panzer II-C DAC. Yeah, so there's more than 10 tiers. You'll get tanks. You'll get a lot more than 10 tanks. You don't have, you know, tier 1 reserve is the X tank. No, there's more than that. There's a lot of tanks in each lineup. This is such a bad map for this tank. Okay, I'm spawning in the west, the left one. We're gonna go play in the city. Hey. Hey. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're in a squeezy boy!
I am.
And you have for Stalin written on the side.
Yes. it's a German traitor.
I guess.
German gulag.
Hey! Okie dokie. Panzer 2F? Wonder if he's got the short 75 in there. This thing is a bush? They must have nerfed the ammo load on this thing. I don't remember it being so small. So only 170 rounds? Could have swore it was higher than that. And this, my good friends, is one of the Blitzkrieg tanks. Panzer II. Not many of them, but it was one. Listen to that glorious German diesel roar.
I got a gasoline engine.
Yeah?
Well, I thought that those Germans were using gas engines too. Diesel actually was not their strongest thing. They sold diesel to Russians before war, even it was their invention, but they ended up not using it much.
But you know why the Germans stuck to gasoline, right?
Because the shortage of fuel.
Because you could get
Synthetic
gasoline.
fuel.
You can make gasoline by cracking coal. Could not get diesel. In fact, the French are actually to blame for that, because it was the French who came up with the technology to convert coal into gasoline. We've not seen a single enemy tank. Whoop. Might soon, though.
Our victory is near.
Oh, come on. I didn't engage my Blitzkrieg engine just to not find any. Oi!
Sorry.
Well...
Uh-oh.
Definitely appears to be something fishy going on at the B cap. That guy's name is Charbear. That's funny. May not be immediately obvious as to why that's funny, but that's funny. Bad T-26, go to Gulag. Wow, this dude is raping. Moon, how is your squeezy boy?
Wheezy Boy doesn't see anything yet. But
You what?
Most of the strategic zones are
but
captured.
something got captured. Good news. Nothing yet. Quiet. Uh-oh. Where are we shooting?
There's a bomber up.
Holy mama, it is a bomber. Oh! BT!
Where?
It was right on me. It was right near me. Where I was. That was it for me. To hunger.
Get out of my cap! I believe SHAR stands for tank, yes. But it's just funny because the SHAR B1 is such a freaking ridiculous tank. What's this guy shooting at?
Another zone captured. We have the advantage. Attention to the map. Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is done.
What?
Another zone captured. We have the advantage. Keep it up.
That's
and
interesting.
victory will be ours.
Wow.
You alright?
No, I'm looking at how we're leading.
Yeah. Are we though? Oh, where is this guy at? Kill assist? What?
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Oh, come on! Got a French shield there. Only got 50 rounds left. You're welcome, Colbot Forever. Thanks for checking it out. I appreciate you guys coming out and checking this out. Back when the French had their B1s, Germany had nothing against them except for superior tactics. Well, that's true. The B1 was a very well armored tank for its time. And in a lot of ways was quite revolutionary, but by the time the war actually rolled around, it was pretty much obsolete. As with all things, technology moves faster than construction of stuff. That's why a lot of emphasis gets put on building, you know, newer stuff, which makes sense. Your goal is to maintain a technological edge. You're going to have to continue to build and build and build and build and build and build and build.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
No! I wanted to get these last couple guys. No! Gosh dang it. Ay, Oh, I love that tank so much. The tank is so much fun. Okay, Moon Puma, what would you like to do?
Have no idea, my friend. How about you go upper tier, like show us some Abrams action, and I'll just watch.
Okay,
And have some comments in it. How about that?
that'll work. I gotta kick you from the squad though, so...
Yes, please.
Okay, to Abrams we go!
Yes, let's do, because I honestly I've never seen Abrams in action yet. Or modern tanks, at least. I'm only gentleman on tier. At
It's
the most
actually-
4.7.
Yeah, and the Abrams is actually quite a lot of fun for what it is. It makes pretty noises. I'm a sucker for that advanced gas turbine. It just sounds so cool.
I want to see him in action.
Hope maybe well, let's see how many people we got in the queue, what we're gonna face up against. We might actually have a pretty interesting match with the Russians. We might end up facing off against some T-64s. Now, the T-64A is not a threat, but the T-64B no, don't leave queue, is most definitely a threat. I guess T-64A, if its gun is a threat, it shoots the same round. Oh, screw this map. That's alright. Abrams' biggest shtick is supposed to be that it's the most survivable of all of the upper tier tanks, which is a load of bollocks in my opinion. Oi! Niet. No wonder I'm struggling. How about we get our real round thrown up in there? It had me with the stock round. Oh, we got the Brits on our team. Stock... Jesus, accelerate. Freaking bug. Look at that. It just randomly downshifts. Stop. This tank is extremely hard to play when half the time you're standing the thing on its freaking nose. Yeah, who would have thunk it? This tank gets magically better when you actually give it the round that it's intended to have. Or at least a decent round. Right into the river. Go, baby, go. This is a real... Stop it.
Maybe.
Listen to that gas turbine whine go.
We're a little bit behind with stream bot, maybe 5 minutes. Whatever shows
5
on
minutes?
YouTube. Yeah, you're still driving on YouTube. You're still driving your Panther 2. Glorious. Yeah, it is quite. I did notice quite latency today in what we do and what being
Oh,
shown.
I'm dead.
Murika, there you go.
Yep, very dead.
Uh-oh. That was fast.
Artillery, play reference! Attention to the map! Our victory.
Now I see emblems. Now you're just loading in emblems games. You whiskey? Okay, technology always lets us down.
No, I'm just irritated because doesn't matter how many times you clear a corner in an intersection, it just seems like there's always an enemy tank there. It always just spawns there, just nullifies you instantaneously.
Now, does it come, question for me, does it come in a Desert Storm camo or only this one?
They only come in the green ones. I mean, you get the desert ones based, like, if you play enough battles and kill enough enemies. I think you have to kill 500 enemies in order for you to get the Desert Storm, just the plain Desert Tan. The XM1, if you buy the package, it comes with Tan by default, but...
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Come on.
Where is Mr. Land Warrior?
I don't know, man.
No, he donated some money.
Well, not this stream. That's left over from the last stream.
All Abramses are green. That's really weird to see. Oh, there's one. There's one desert.
Yeah, I mean, they exist. They're just not something common.
Now I can hear sound of the engine. Turbine. Gas turbine.
The little more effort and victory will be ours.
Oh, he rolled right on through that guy. That's funny.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
Man, that was an Abrams that rolled through there. At ESS. Are you fracking kidding me? I want to know how the hell that shot missed.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
The frack did that shot come from? What the frack? Ah! He's sniping, that's why. This is what I'm talking about. It's just stupid. This is one of the worst map designs in the game. And it doesn't help that right now the US has just hordes of XM1s and players that are like, you know, very few number of games under their belt, and they buy into the 9.0s and hear him. That's friendly. Enemy one somewhere. Shooting at friendlies.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, we, the Abrams, you know, engine fires are nothing for an Abrams. The crew compartment is completely sealed off from the engine bay. If a round were to penetrate the engine, they're not worried about whether or not the engine's on fire. They're just worried about getting the crew out. I mean, at that point, it doesn't truthfully matter whether or not your engine's intact, because the tank is probably not going anywhere. Yeah, and that's just it. At what point does it become too expensive to armor things against every possible threat? It's just not feasible or possible to really do. That's why tanks like the Abrams only concentrate their armor on the frontal 60-degree arc. Yeah, and in truth, you know, we're starting to encounter our own missiles, ironically enough, overseas. You know, we issued so many, we gave out so many missiles to, anti-tank missiles to so many different insurgent factions to fight the Russians. Now we're fighting our own anti-tank missiles, which are obviously extremely effective.
It's okay, they're about to run out of anti-tank missiles.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as we don't give them more.
Right. What is that? Oh, oh, I'm the only, there's only two of us left with any capability, combat capability.
Oops. It doesn't.
So short of getting extremely lucky and finding a broadside Leo, we're hosed. As I'm stuck, unable to advance.
Closer to victory.
Yes, a hit.
I don't know what he's worried about. Kill me! Seriously, it can't do anything aside from being an annoyance anyway. He even missed. What a goober. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Well, there's a Leo. Leo that would have been nice to kill. I don't think we'll see main battle tanks go away anytime soon. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Gonna be for a while, next 20 years or so.
Yeah, I don't think so. We might see war deprecated, but I don't think we'll see the main battle tank go away anytime soon.
But production will come.
Oh, we're already there.
Russia.
The United States hasn't built a new Abrams hull in probably 20 years.
Wow. Yeah, because the Russians are still doing that, but it's not like it used to be. I mean, because it was different production times. From what I heard, T-72s were made at some point about 10,000 or something like that, 9,800 altogether, and it was only inside of Soviet Union.
Well, and they're upgrading them to newer models, you know.
Yeah, they do the updates. Like, they'll pull it out from a junkyard. But yeah, we spoke. They might be having the drones soon. I've seen some US and Soviet, I mean Russian projects, this matter, which would produce smaller armored drones, which can actually dig in or shoot anti-tank missiles and destroy the tank very easily. They would be hidden. Basically, battle drones.
Well, you know, and I could definitely see we're just gonna go out of this battle. I could definitely see you know, remote-controlled RV tanks, but at that point, what's legitimately the point? Once every nation gets them, it's no longer necessary to combat, you know, create war, because you're not actually doing anything aside from sending robots in to do the job. You know, so at that point, you've basically deprecated war. Well, Duke's accomplished this very much the same goal, in my opinion. But you know, it's funny you say tanks are expensive. You know what it costs to buy a brand new Abrams right now?
How much?
It's surprisingly inexpensive.
Maybe we can afford it.
You and I know a guy who can afford it.
Me too, I guess.
So the M1A2 in 1999 cost $6.21 million to make.
That is to make.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's pretty cheap. Now compare that to the cost of a single F-22.
Yeah. Well, F-22 has bigger capabilities, of course.
Head up and there we go. Oh yeah, one unit costs 150 million. You know, I suppose in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty cheap. I'm just kidding, that's really expensive. Soviet RPGs don't penetrate Abrams that well. From the sides, yes. From the front, absolutely not. There's not a single place frontally that an RPG-7 will penetrate through the front of an Abrams. The original M1 has over 600 roll homogeneous equivalent of protection against chemical munitions like the RPG. The M1 IP is about 8,000. Or sorry, 1,000, not 8,000. 1,000.
RPG 32 might, because that's the latest and greatest what they just produced.
Well, but you got to remember the current versions of the M1 have way more chemical protection than the M1IP and M1A1 have.
Right.
And so it would not surprise me if that number is well above what ATGMs are capable of. Let alone a portable rocket-propelled grenade. Yeah, the big thing with the, you know, with the Abrams protection scheme has to do with the area covered, and from, like I said, from the 60-degree frontal arc is just an insane amount of armor, relatively speaking. From the other arcs, not so much. Yeah, but Abrams is pretty cheap to train people on. I mean, Christ, we send our 17, 18, and 19-year-olds out on these things. So I mean, if they can figure out an Abrams, I'm pretty sure some pretty light training could make some pretty good work of the training costs. Yep, ATGMs could in fact attack the top of a tank. In fact, that was obviously the premise of the Javelin anti-tank missile system, but there's also anti-tank missiles that were designed, or not anti-tank missiles, tank rounds that were designed for that as well. The United States had the Staff round, which was a particularly capable round. It was launched from the 105mm gun barrel, or 120mm gun barrel. I think it was 120. But, really should be focusing out that way. That's still the same distance, which I find hard to believe. Well, apparently we're capping their zone. Who are we facing? Russians and Germans. Could have guessed that.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, there's differences. Obviously, an Abrams tank crew is going to be more efficient than a bunch of idiots that just happen to take over a tank, but like I said, the tanks aren't that complicated that it's something that you couldn't figure out how to do and become proficient at. Like I said, the whole premise behind these tanks is to be able to train a bunch of 17 and 18 and 19-year-olds how to use the dang thing.
Thanks. Attention to the map.
God, I hate this. I'm in a really crappy position. ESS round, let's go.
Mr. Shapiro, are you talking about real tanks or War Thunder? Because it is a good question.
What's up? What's his question?
Was the difference between figuring out how to do it and being successful as a crew are a bit different. A lot of coordination is like being a good shot. There's being on a SWAT team. I think it's a more SWAT team because, yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, I totally get where he's coming from with it. I'm not saying he's not right. There is definitely a difference in the capabilities of the crews, but
real tanks, yes. I think it's in real tanks, honestly, it's a crew. Even World War II tank, we've seen how Fury, I mean, there are other documentaries, even Otto Squarcelli, the guy who's like one of the top tank, not Otto Squarcelli, it's Otto Whitman, I'm sorry guys, sorry, my memory is fading today, but...
not enough vodka.
Yeah, but one of his successes, it was his very good driver, and his very good loaders, and he had a very good worked out crew. He had a fair crew as a family, which went with him pretty much till end of his, when he got blown up on a Tiger tank by Canadian Sherman.
Well, flying a jet's a little bit different.
Yes. Yes. Gotta know a lot of things flying a jet. That's definitely.
Although
even flying a simple jet.
Although, Not to brag, I could fly a civilian 737 pretty easily.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Believe it or not, the systems are actually very straightforward and easy. Just a matter, you know, it's one of them things where you're like, once you know, you know, but once you don't, you know, you don't know what you don't know, because you don't know that you needed to know.
I just did not fly already in no man's sky in the game.
Yeah, but that
In
game
real
has
play,
absolutely
no.
crap aircraft, you know, air handling stuff.
Yeah, there's no backward thrusters for some reason. Their physics don't work from real world. But it seems I never tried Mr. Shapiro. Never tried. Well, actually, it is a good idea to try.
Defend the B point.
Seriously, stop trying to reverse. Look at this. Look at this bug. What the hell? This game's bugs drive me absolutely batty.
Balloon game товарищ, you should have grinded to T64B.
Well.
Let's go! Our sector is under artillery barrage!
Be very quiet. Hunting wabbits.
I'm hiding wabbits. Shh. There are wabbits around. Wabbits.
Well, now you can hear the stupid engine pulsing. Their whole team is left. I can hear something. Oh!
Attention to the designated grid zone.
And what's going on there? I still can hear the glorious Abrams.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Good night. What the frack? Stop reversing! Oh my goodness. Ricochet! Thank you! Jeez and Pete's. Way too much effort is being spent right now. Go back into my little hidey hole.
Oh, you hiding in our favorite hiding spot. You're a little bit behind. Sorry, this protects.
Yep. They have 3 tanks left.
Need cover! The light forces have captured a zone.
I am so glad he fubbed up that shot. I still have all of my crew somehow.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Whoop.
Requesting for artillery fire.
Oh! Good night, T-64B! Woo-wee! We are lucky. Bum 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 bum. Boy, this is like the most nerve-wracking experience ever. Okay, we know the one guy just spawned, and he probably spawned in an SPAA. I'm guessing the other ones are coming up. Okay, so they got 2 AA in their spawn. That means there's a 3rd running around somewhere.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I'm guessing he's going back for the spawn. He is to be patient, but not give them anything too easily. Let's laze this real quick. 775, okay. Man, I wish I knew where this other guy was at, because SPAA I'm not worried about, but... I mean, I am worried about Ashilka because it can make short work of me, but... Oh, yeah. This is nerve-wracking, because I'm the only ground tank right now. Got no one else spotting. I could crest a hill wrong and be dead here within moments. That's what makes this so nerve-wracking. I mean, we pretty much won, too. I think we've got the spawn point advantage, or the point advantage. Stop! Come on, game! Goodness gracious.
Attention to the designated
Wow.
grid square.
Ugh.
We need artillery support. Affirmative. Attacking aim point. The enemy has been destroyed.
Woo! Take one down, pass them around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Do we have an MBT on our team that isn't doing anything? Shit. Of course he would! Go! Seriously, what the frack?
The artillery is on the position.
Frickin' Challengers being useless.
I'm sorry.
Come on! Can you hear the focus right now? I mean, seriously. This is so freaking tense.
Oh, this battle is still going.
Yeah.
Returning to the base.
The enemy is preparing to barrage our square!
Attention to the map.
Requesting for artillery fire!
Oi! Woo!
Yep, new trailer Captain Marvel has come out. This lady is quite cute.
How cute is she, though?
Quite.
Oh, come on. Cap quicker.
Need backup.
Oh.
The enemy is preparing for artillery barrage. Repeat, the enemy is preparing for artillery barrage. Artillery, clear reference!
Oh, come on. Type 90. Holy fracking cow.
That's a Chinese one.
No, it's Japanese. I freaking hate right now this this Challenger player makes me want to kill someone. Like, no shit, murder somebody.
Sorry. I beg your pardon.
I don't usually get super fracking salty, but it pisses me off to no end when people do stupid shit and be AFK. Kick you.
Where?
Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking accelerate! Oh my fucking god! Jesus!
We'll be back.
Excuse me.
Goodness gracious. Well, we won, somehow. Holy crap. Well, this went 16 minutes longer than I intended. We'll catch out the back of this and see what our results were. I bet we still lost money at the end of all of that. What do you want to bet? Didn't want the freaking order. Taking the other. Okay, let's see what we... Oh, we actually made money on that one. Nice. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of this live stream. We've gone on for 16 minutes and 30 seconds longer than normal. Our next live stream is going to be the 22nd of September. That's this Saturday. That is going to be some World of Warships action, so I hope to see you guys there for some World of Warships action. If you guys haven't already checked out the Discord server, there is a link in the description to this video for it. I highly recommend you check it out. And if you haven't subscribed already, you probably should. Lots of good videos, hopefully coming up if I can sit down and actually get them put together. There's a World of Warships Kira video that's been due for about the past month. Hopefully gonna get that done tonight. Anyway, I'm Whiskey11. We're gonna go ahead and sign off. Thanks for coming out, guys, and have a good night.